This is the beginning of Roma Realities, a travelling photo exhibition on the situation of the Roma in Southeast Europe today. Roma Realities is the result of a one-year research by the Swiss photographer Yves Lareche. For the first time, Roma Realities was shown from the 1st to the 5th of April 2007 in Budapest, on the occasion of the International Conference on Roma Inclusion and Education Reform. The exhibition has been produced by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC, in conjunction with the Roma Education Fund, Budapest. To raise awareness for the goals and challenges of the Roma decade, 2005 to 2015, is one of the main objectives.
The concept of the exhibition is to show that the Roma society is changing. They are in the process of developing. If they want to continue their identity, they must really hold on to it to enter the life of this 21st century.
Roma Realities is telling stories of hope and Roma awakening, but also of hardship and struggle to survive. There is the story of Iflan and his wife Julia. A few years ago, this couple from Skopje moved to Belgrade in search of a job and a better life. They are living with their 5 children in the improvised settlement of Gazela, close to the city centre. To reach a large audience, the main part of the exhibition was presented in a public square in front of the Hungarian Academy of Science in the centre of Budapest.
It's interesting to have these pictures in such a very open space, in a public space where people can look. You don't have to go to a museum. It's just open. Everyone can make his own opinion about it.
It's a stark contrast. You see a lot of people who are obviously in a miserable situation, in poverty, but also you can see some young people using computers or doing kind of occupational job. Which shows some hope at least. So it's a contrast, but in the end, very unknown situation for me.
One must understand that the Roma are different. They are not homogeneous. This is the way to think of them if one wants to help, if one wants to build bridges between the two communities.
It's an interesting set of powerful images that contrast the modern and the traditional. There's a tendency for people to generalize and speak about the Roma as if they're an undifferentiated mass of people, whereas they're highly stratified, complex, and as diverse as any majority community.
The conference was opened by the Prime Minister of Hungary, Ferenc Gyurcsány, on April the 2nd. The Roma Decade is a political commitment by 9 governments of Central and Southeastern Europe to improve the access of Roma to quality education and health services. The Roma are the region's largest minority population. Many of the 5 to 7 million Roma are struggling to catch up with the rapid social change of the transition process. Roma Realities has also success stories to tell. Those who manage to get good schooling often go on to successful professional careers and are fully integrated. They can be doctors, journalists, lawyers, take on political responsibilities. The access to the internet and other modern communications technologies are completely normal to many urban Roma, allowing them to remain in contact with their family members abroad. The key for better perspectives for Roma is the access to quality education, one of the main goals of the Roma Decade.